Namaste students, हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया. I am JVN's Dr. Neeraj Dholia, Faculty of Agriculture and Veterinary Science, Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur. So today we are here to discuss the topic that is separation and identification of various lipids by column chromatography. So this comes under this subject metabolism and bioenergetics lab. So let's start. So what is column chromatography? It is a technique which is used to separate a single chemical compound from a mixture dissolved in a fluid. So it separates substances based on differential adsorption of compounds to the absorbent as the compounds move through the column at different rates, which allow them to get separated in fractions. This technique can be used on a small scale as well as large scale to purify materials that can be used in future experiments. So this method is a type of adsorption chromatography technique. So what is the principle of this technique? So when the mobile phase along with the mixture that needs to be separated is introduced from the top of the column, the movement of the individual components of a mixture is at different rates. So the components with lower adsorption and affinity to stationary phase travel faster when compared to the greater adsorption and affinity with the stationary phase. The components that move fast are removed first, whereas the components that move slowly are eluted out last. The adsorption of solute molecules to the column occurs in a reversible manner, and the rate of the movement of the compound is expressed as the retention factor. So RF. RF is equal to the distance traveled by solute divided by the distance traveled by the solvent. RS is the retardation factor. Materials: silica gel, column, beaker, solvents, column stand, and clips. So what is the procedure? So in the first stage, the mobile phase or eluent is either solvent or solvent mixture. The upper level of mobile phase should be same as the stationary phase. So that means the stationary phase should be wet with the solvent. On this stage, the compound mixture what need to be separated are added from the top of the column in such a way that the top level of it is not disturbed. By turning on the tape below, it is allowed to absorb on the surface of the silica. So here you can see that this is the column, and you feel the stationary phase here, and mixture to be separated is dissolved in the mobile phase, and you put the mixture here. Okay. So in the second step, then the solvent or the suitable solvent mixture is added at first, touching the side of the glass column slowly and carefully so that the top level of the stationary phase is not disturbed. So the solvent is repeatedly added as many times as needed throughout the process. So when the tap is on, the compounds in the compound mixture move along with the elute depending on the polarity of the same molecule. Non non-polar components travel faster than the polar components. Then analyze the fractions. So if the fractions are colored, you can simply combine like color fractions, although TLC before combination is usually advisable. So TLC is a thin layer chromatography which separates the compounds of the on their retardation factor, and if the fractions are not colored, they are analyzed by TLC. So once the composition of each fraction is known, the fraction containing the desired components are then combined. So now you can write the result here, and Hope you are satisfied with this video session. If you have any query, please write in the comment box. I will resolve your query. In this session is powered by Digital Version 2, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. Thank you.